He made $60,000 a year for 35 years, and he retired with almost nothing. His coworker, same desk, same salary, same company, retired with $1.4 million. Nobody at the office knew, and neither of them ever made more than the other. I'm going to show you the exact difference between these two men, not a theory, the actual mechanism. And there's one number, a specific dollar amount, where everything in your financial life shifts. We'll get to that too. No motivational speech, no fluff. Let's get into it. I've spent years trying to answer one question. Why do some people build wealth almost automatically, while others work just as hard and never get ahead? I'm not a finance professor. I didn't start with a trust fund. I made the same mistakes most people make. I traded time for money, upgraded my lifestyle every time I got a raise, and told myself I'd start investing seriously next year. Then one day I ran the math, and now, let's get back to those two men. The standard advice, save more, spend less, invest early, is technically correct, but it's incomplete. Here's what nobody tells you. The biggest obstacle between you and wealth isn't your income. It's your brain, your actual brain running on software that hasn't been updated in 10,000 years. I'll explain exactly what that means, and more importantly, how to override it. Picture a snowball. Tiny, sitting at the top of a long mountain. You push it, nothing impressive happens. Then something shifts. It starts growing faster than you can track. Each rotation adds more than the last. That's compound interest. That's what wealth actually is. The numbers don't care about your feelings. $500 a month at 8% average annual return. Year 10, $91,000. Year 20, $294,000. Year 30, $745,000. Same $500. Same discipline. But the snowball was rolling on its own, and it kept accelerating. Here's the part that actually matters, and most people miss it completely. Knowing this math doesn't help you. Thousands of people learn exactly this and still end up broke at 65. Why? Because there's a biological reason your brain fights the snowball at every single step. And the people who actually get wealthy aren't smarter than you. They just found the override. That's what part 2 is about. Here's a fact that should make you angry. Your brain is biologically designed to keep you poor, not because you're weak, because of evolution. For 200,000 years, human survival meant one thing: respond to immediate threats. Every system in your brain optimized for right now, not 30 years from now. So when your brain sees $500 going into an index fund, it registers as a loss. Real money, gone. The $745,000 in year 30, it doesn't feel real. Car dealers know this. Credit card companies know this. They've built entire industries around the gap between what your brain feels and what the math actually says. So what do people who actually build wealth do differently? I expected to find discipline, willpower, some rare mental strength. But that's not it at all. It's one question. Most people ask, can I afford this? Wealthy people ask, what does this actually cost me in 20 years? That $35,000 truck, financed, insured, maintained, $750 a month, invested at 8% over 20 years, $530,000 you won't have. You're not buying a truck, you're trading your future freedom for a truck. Knowing the question isn't enough, because wealthy people don't just think differently in individual moments. Their entire operating system is different. 3 core mindsets. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. Mindset number 1, assets, not income. Ask someone who's broke what they need to get ahead. They'll say, a raise. Ask someone building wealth. They'll say, another asset. Income is money you earn when you show up. An asset is money that shows up whether you do or not. The snowball rolls downhill on its own. If you have to push it every single inch, that's not a snowball, that's just work. Mindset number 2, they play a different game. Most people play social comparison. Better car than the neighbor, nicer apartment, more expensive vacation. That game has no finish line, and it's designed to make you spend everything you have. Wealthy people, actually wealthy, not Instagram wealthy, compete against one person, themselves last year. The only number they care about is my net worth higher than 12 months ago. Remember the 2 co-workers from the very beginning? Same desk, same paycheck. The difference wasn't salary, it was this mindset. The millionaire didn't care what car his co-worker drove. He was playing a completely different game, one nobody else in the office even knew existed. Mindset number 3, Time is the only asset you can't buy back. Starting to invest at 25 instead of 35, same monthly amount can mean $400,000 to $500,000 more at retirement. No extra effort, just time. This is why the most expensive sentence in the English language is, "I'll start when I have more money." The best time was yesterday. The second best time has the same answer it always has. Earlier I said your brain was the enemy. Here's where it attacks you hardest. Not at the beginning when you're broke, at the moment you finally start winning. You save, you invest, the account grows, and then the discipline cracks. You've earned it, right? You've been responsible. One nice thing won't hurt. One decision. Snowball back to zero. Salary goes up $500. Rent goes up. Car payment gets upgraded. Subscriptions multiply. The lifestyle absorbs every raise, every bonus, every windfall. Result, income grows. Investments stay flat. The gap never closes. The people who actually build wealth follow one rule. When income goes up, the savings rate goes up first, before anything else. Back to the two men, same office, same salary, 35 years. The first man thought in income, spent what he earned, upgraded his lifestyle with every raise, always planned to start investing next year. His snowball never got moving. The second man thought in assets. Every single paycheck, he invested a fixed percentage first, before anything else. He didn't track what his coworkers drove. He started at 27 with $200 a month because he understood one thing at a gut level. Time is the one ingredient money cannot replace. His snowball had 35 years to roll, and it rolled. The snowball doesn't start on its own, but once it's rolling, it doesn't stop. Start now with what you have. If this changed how you see money, share it with one person. Next video, the one piece of financial advice that almost every American follows, and that is quietly draining their wealth every single year. Most people won't believe me when I say it. The math doesn't lie. Hit the bell. You don't want to miss that one. See you there.